Wi-Fi is everywhere. It's offered by cafes, city councils, and even on public transport, but it can easily be hijacked by criminals who can then steal data from anyone connected to the fake network. Enter hack hunters, who have launched a new tracker to detect and locate the source of any malicious Wi-Fi. CEO Tracy Thompson joins us now to explain the technology. Hi Tracy, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Take us through it, Tracy. I have this idea of sort of, the hack hunter ninjas turning up at this dodgy Wi-Fi in the cafe. What is it you guys are doing and how does it work?
Okay, so we're helping organisations to look after their Wi-Fi networks and to make sure that they're secure by knowing exactly what's in their environment. And then if there's anything that shouldn't be there, they can use the tracker, which this is the Pursuit tracker, to actually see what's in their environment and then track it down. So we can actually find it, take them to within a few centimetres of the device or the person, and then you can investigate it and remove it if you need to.
Now, Tracy, I understand this isn't just happening in cafes and places like that. It's also happening in large companies. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. And so we've done some trials with some large organisations. One of them is an ASX 50 listed company in the finance industry, and also with a defence prime organisation based in the US. So these are organisations that have sensitive data. They need to know what's in their environment and they need to make sure that they're secure. So they want an easy way to find out what's there in their environment, and then if something shouldn't be there, to be able to find it. And up until now, there hasn't been an easy way to do this.
I mean, Tracy, we probably all have vague ideas that, it's not necessarily safe, and we get warnings on our phone or laptop that you're using public Wi-Fi. Can you just drill down a little bit and explain the problem to us so that we understand just how dangerous this is? Sure.
Wi-Fi is very, very easy to hack. So you can do it using running scripts on a laptop, so a person can be doing it sitting in a cafe, or there are devices like what's called the Wi-Fi Pineapple, which you can buy online for under $100. They come with the instructions on how to do it, and they allow you to mimic a Wi-Fi network. So you can set up a Wi-Fi network that looks exactly the same as another one, and then people's phones and laptops that they're using for doing work or for their personal information will automatically connect to the fake Wi-Fi network without them even knowing. So, and this is a known problem. It's been around for quite a while, and there hasn't been a fix for it yet, and it doesn't look like there's one coming. So that's why we've developed the Hack Hunter, to actually help people to be able to find the source so it can be removed, so that this can, they can stop this happening in their environment.
Tracy, where are you guys at in terms of rolling out the Hack Hunter? Who's using it at the moment?
Yeah, so we're doing trials at the moment, as I said, with a financial institution and with the US Prime, and the US Prime trial has just completed successfully. So we're negotiating with them at the moment, and the trial with the financial institution is still ongoing.
So have you had a gotcha moment? Have you had people there with the Hack Hunter and it's like, oi, it's you?
Well, the corporate version of that, let's put it that way. So yes, in the trial that we did with the financial company, we did a floor walk. So we went with their current method of doing it. We did it in parallel with them. And so they had two guys, one walking around with a laptop, one walking around with a Wi-Fi analyzer, and we just had, one of us with the portable tracker. So when we went around, we found devices they couldn't find. So we found one hidden under the floor that no one knew was there, and they didn't even know that. Yeah, they didn't know it was there, and they didn't know what it was when we actually uncovered it. And then in the second case, we found a device that was hidden in a bag, and when we narrowed in to find out which pocket it was in, because we can get down to that level, it was switched off, which means they were watching us and they switched it off remotely. So that happened just in one audit, which took a day.
Wow.
So
wow, that's amazing.
It happens.
Now, I understand that you've won a 2020 Cybersecurity Startup of the Year award. Tell us about the support that you've been given by perhaps government or investors to get this going.
Yeah, we've had so much support. We've been so fortunate. We've done 3 accelerator programs, and we did that in our first 12 months. So we were very fortunate to be selected for StartMate in 2018 in Melbourne, and then selected for CyRise, which is the Cybersecurity Accelerator, in 2019. And then I was personally selected for SBE Australia, which is for women founders. So we've had all the support from all of them and all their networks and their mentors, which is phenomenal, and it's ongoing. So, you know, whenever I have a problem, I know I can go out to the network and someone will help me with to solve it. And then with our investors, we were so fortunate to be recipients of the AustCyber Project Fund second round. So that grant from AustCyber, which is the Australian Government Growth Centre for Cybersecurity, has helped us with our development throughout this year. So it's been phenomenal, and it's been instrumental in changing the whole, you know, what Hack Hunter looks like. So we've been able to hire staff, and we've been able to get the product to the place where it's now market ready, and we're able to launch it. And we've done that just in 8 months. So you know, it's been very fast, and it's been fueled by AustCyber. Other people who've supported us, ASA. So the award that we received last week was from the Australian Information Security Association in their annual awards for Cybersecurity Startup of the Year, which we're just so happy to be named that. So thank you for that. And then we have investors as well. We have angel investors. So we have some individual investors, and then we also have funding from scale investors. Yeah, again, really appreciative. So yeah, we have a lot of support, and it's helped us to get to where we are.
Okay, so Tracy, Pursuit Wi-Fi has hit the streets now. There's about 200 million businesses in the world. Is the goal to have one in every one of those over the next 12 months, or what are your plans?
Yeah, as soon as we can. Absolutely. Because everyone who has a red team or who tests their cybersecurity needs one of these, because there's really no other way, as I said, to actually track down the devices that are doing the hacking. So yes, we're ready to go. If you go to our website, hackhunter.io, and book in a demo so we can show you how it actually works.
It is so seriously cool. Hey, congrats on the award. Congrats on the launch of the Pursuit Wi-Fi tracker. I am so impressed. It's kind of mind-blowing. And I think the next part of it should be the ninjas who rock up and just pounce on whoever's responsible. Thanks for joining us on Startup Daily today. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.